Hey guys, Fatigu here, and we are back with another Starcraft 2 Shoutcast. What we got right here is Game 3 of a best-of-5 series between Whitera and Sjow from the IEM European Championship Finals. And right now, Sjow is up 2-0 in this series. So if he does win this game, he in fact takes the series. That's right, he will take the IEM Championships. European Championships, that is. Both great games. Great micro, great fighting from both sides. But Sjow just was able to push a little bit better and was able to force the GG up of Whitera, just push into his main base, so there wasn't much left that Whitera could do. So what we got right now is we have Whitera spawning as the red Protoss in the top right corner of the map, and we have Sjow spawning as the blue Terran in the bottom left corner of the map. And again, we got the supply depot and the pylon going down in pretty much identical places as we see Whitera chrono boosting out the probe from the Nexus. Man, I am mixing up my words with these guys so much. Let's get the production tab up there. That'll be cool. As we have this SCV moving out, getting ready to build the barracks. Again, not opting for the wall in. He is building the barracks right out in the middle like he has been for the past 2 games, and Whitera will throw down the gateway in the same spot that he has for the past 2 games. Good show, good show. We got some SCVs coming out of the command center. Good work, good work. Ha, get it? Good show, good show, good show. Ha, ha, ha. We do have the assimilator going down for Whitera at the same time as we have the refinery that has gone down for Sjow. Both these players, I swear to you, have done the same opening every single game of this series. Every single game of the series, it has been the same exact opening. Supply, main army construction, gas. And I bet you, there goes, is that the cybernetics core. The cybernetics core before the infantry unit, as we see the immediate marine coming out for Sjow. We do have a pylon over in this little area of Whitera's base for scouting purposes, so he will be able to see if Sjow tries to get off a sneaky little drop. As we do have the second gas, once again, going down for Whitera, and no second gas for Sjow. So it looks like, again, in this third game, like the second, Whitera will be trying to go for a little bit of a gas-heavy build. As we do have the Zealot now coming out and rallied to the ramp for Whitera. We have this scouting probe moving out across the map, looking to find where Sjow's main base could be. Well, it could only be one of 2 places. Zelnaka Caverns, oh, Jesus, isn't a 4-player map. I'm just having a brain fart. This is my longest series cast, so I am very excited for this. Just, woo, jumble who there. Sorry for all those people typing angry comments. You are such a noob. Yeah, sorry about that brain fart right there. Zelnaka Caverns only has 2 spawn points, so looking to scout out what Sjow could have right now. We do have a robotics facility going down for Whitera as that Stalker is, in fact, finishing up. We have 4 Marines standing in very nice formation. Could we add a 5th? Oh, dude, don't build the tech lab before you add a 5th Marine to that. Come on. That is perfect. Dude, even if it is the finals, you're up, man. Just build the 5th Marine to just make that look orderly and awesome. We do have a Hellion out on the field, so maybe he'll complete the formation. Nope. Nearly runs over his allies and doesn't even say, excuse me. What an asshole. What an asshole. We do have a command center pretty early. Command center being built here for Sjow. Getting ready to take that off and move it down to the natural, I would assume, when he is good to go and it is safe. We do have the Stalker Sentry Zealot unit comp right now for Whitera, as that Hellion is looking to speed into the main base, do some harassment, but that Stalker will be able to pick it off from a little bit of afar. So it looks like he will be retreating that Hellion a little bit to the Zelnaka Watchtower to gain some scouting over the map. Coming out of this robotics facility, we got an observer, and we have 2 more gateways coming down right here. Nothing too fancy out of the ordinary. The warp gate technology is almost complete, as it is just being completed, so I assume he's going to upgrade those 2 to warp gates. In fact, he is. We'll have the Stalker coming down here to find the Hellion, which Sjow was a little bit unaware of that might cost him, but the Hellion is fast enough that he will be able to get away. As you have 2 more Hellions, a Marauder back at Camp Sjow, and we got 2 more barracks going down. And just nothing being produced out of that barracks right there. We have the resources tab. He does have the economy to produce another unit out of there. I don't understand why he's not. Ah, because he wanted to get the reactor off the barracks. As now we do have a Marauder coming out as that Hellion returns home. And we do have the natural expansion now going down for Whitera, as we have, a Hellion coming out of the back door just to see, but does not see any probes to harass, as he will move back, go back down the path, back to Camp Sjow. Gotta love those backdoor roads there on Xel'Naga Caverns. I really love making use of those. Really great, really great. We do see the scan going down there, and that observer will just get mollywomped. Did not even stand a chance of that scan, and all those units right there. Not at all, not at all. We do have some stagnant units moving down the map for Whitera, as they will pick off Show's Hellion right there, as they are looking like to do some harassment as that command center moves down to the natural expansion for Sjow. Not sure if this unit comp is big enough to fight what Sjow has right here, but it looks like Whitera still might try retreating his units back a little bit. We do have a supply depot right on the line of sight border there, so we can see any backdoor attack that would be coming. As we do have this Nexus now up and running, as probes are moving down to begin mining out that base. And this army is now moving back to Camp Whitera. Coming out of these barracks right now, moving back to the production tab. We got lots of production going on right now for Sjow. Stimpak, Marines, Marauders, SCV, Supply Depot, Starport. Anything you could ask for. The observer will see this army looking like it's moving out, but it is now moving back. The normal expansion, we do have some Hellions moving out. Quite a few Hellions, actually. 4 moving out to try to do some harassment. They'll run right past the army, but right into army as the sentries try to throw down a force field, but the Hellions, again, are just too fast and annoying, and they get away. So they will camp it out right at that Xel'Naga watchtower, so they will be able to see when Whitera chooses to move his army, as Whitera 2 opts to make a probe at that line of sight wall, as the 4th gas is now going down for Whitera, as the 3rd is just going up right now for Sjow. Very interesting. Well, Whitera is capitalizing mucho on gas right now. And, the Hellions will try to take out those Stalkers, but no, they are opting to run away to the next watchtower checkpoint, where there is a Marine patiently awaiting their arrival. We have extended thermal lens and a Colossi in development right now for Whitera. So again, we will see Colossi play. We have seen the same builds for these 3 games. Oh my god. The same exact builds. 2 Colossi on the field right now for Whitera, as he will begin to move this army downfield, and rightfully so. He has a very strong army with no Vikings in the near production at all for Sjow, and that will definitely cost him this game, as these armies will in fact meet at the center point of the map, stimming up a little bit. Moving him back as he sees the Colossus. He's got to get out of there. Will he begin to produce any Vikings out of there now? He will. He is immediately canceling those medivacs and producing some Vikings out of there now, but will they come out fast enough to fight off this Colossus threat right now, as a pylon is now going down at the watchtower for some permanent scouting there, as a proxy is coming down here, looking to warp in some units right there to go completely on the offensive, take out Show's base. I mean, Whitera's down 2-0 in this best of 5, so Sjow takes this game, Sjow wins. So, I mean, Whitera going on the complete offensive doesn't have much of another choice, and this pylon going down looks like he's stalling a little bit of time to get some more warping of units right there immediately to just keep on pounding in the reinforcements right there on Sjow, as we got, again, some more Hornets warped in. 2 proxies right there. Wow, as the offensive attack will begin to start, as he just takes out that command center production right there. So many sentry force fields going down on the field of battle, and Sjow is just not going to be able to defend this. So many force fields, nowhere for his ranged units to go. Can't get in to attack the Zealots, can't get in to attack the Stalkers, cannot get in range to attack the Colossus, except for the 2 Vikings, but the Colossus are going to be able to stall some time before the Vikings are able to pick them out to do massive damage to Sjow right now. I'm not sure how Sjow will be able to defend this, as the Marines are trying to be pumped out of the barracks to try to fight it off, but there are just too many Protoss units. More can be warped in from those proxies right there, as they are now just taking out this expansion, taking out every last SCV. Will they go and take out the command center? As we got more units being warped in, the command center will be lifted off and tried to move back to the main base for extra defense, as we have a very small army rallying up right now. Looking at the production tab, Whitera is producing nothing except warping in more units, some more probes, getting his macro up a little bit should this attack fail. But looking at the units comp, Pretty much, Sjow has nothing right now. And Whitera is doing massive, massive damage. Pretty much taking out every building he can. Taking out the supply depots, trying to supply block Sjow right now. Almost succeeding, but he's got to get into the main base, get the main supply depots. More being warped in. We do see some more Zealots, some more Stalkers, some more Sentries at the force fields. And Sjow pretty much has nothing. All Whitera has to do is move up the front door. She's doing right now. There goes a shield going down as he will move right up into the front door of Sjow's base. And this looks like it will be a GG from Sjow, moving all of the SCVs off the line trying to defend. But Sentry force fields are going down, trying to move the SCVs in. I'm getting SCVs and Sentries mixed up, but they will just be fried by all of the Protoss units right there. Does not look like Sjow will be able to hold this one off, as I am confident that Whitera will take this game. Oh, but there goes the last Colossus going down. Looks like, oh, Sjow might be able to scavenge those last Stalkers out with those Vikings, but no, the Vikings are too squishy when they land, as more Zealots and more Protoss reinforcements are coming in from those great place proxy pylons. And there is the GG from Sjow, as we will be moving into a 4th game. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned with me for Game 4 of this best of 5 series.